You start strong, you stay consistent for a few days, then everything collapses. January felt like a fresh start. You had goals, you had momentum. But now it's February and you're already feeling behind. The new year energy is gone, the habits didn't stick, and you're wondering if 2026 is already a lost cause. Here's the thing, most people give up by February. They think if they didn't nail January, the whole year is ruined, so they quit. They tell themselves, I'll try again next year, and they waste 10 more months. But here's what nobody tells you. February is when winners separate from quitters. Winners reset. They adjust. They don't wait for January 2027. They fix it now. Don't worry, you're not alone. Everyone struggles after the New Year hype fades. But here's the good news. We're only 2 months in. You have 10 months left. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to save 2026. Stick around till the end because I'll share the one shift that makes the difference between people who recover and people who stay stuck all year. Here's why most people waste the rest of the year after a bad start. They treat January like it's the only entry point. They think if they miss the New Year momentum, they can't start fresh until next January. So they coast through the rest of the year making excuses. Think of your year like a road trip. You took a wrong turn in January. Most people just keep driving in the wrong direction saying, well, we already messed up, might as well keep going. But winners, they pull over, recalculate, get back on track. They don't waste 9 more months heading the wrong way. And here's the cost if you don't fix this now. You'll spend the next 10 months feeling guilty, watching others make progress while you're stuck. And by December, you'll be right back where you started, making the same New Year promises you made last January. Fast forward to December 2026. Do you want to look back and say, I gave up in February? Or I turned it around and made the last 10 months count? Right now, at this moment, you get to choose. That's why these 10 actions matter. They're your reset button for 2026. In this video, I'm going to share 10 things you can do right now to save 2026. Not vague motivation like just keep going, specific, actionable resets that work even if January and February were a mess. These aren't about starting from scratch, they're about course correcting, small adjustments that get you back on track without needing perfect conditions or superhuman willpower. Stick with me because at the end, I'll reveal the mindset that separates people who recover from setbacks from people who use them as excuses to quit. 1. Declare a fresh start today. You don't need January 1st to reset. You can start fresh right now. Most people wait for Monday, next month, or next year. That's just procrastination disguised as planning. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Today is your new day 1. Declare it and move forward. 2. Audit what actually happened. Don't ignore January and February. Review them honestly. What worked? What didn't? Why did habits fail? Write it down. This isn't about guilt, it's about learning. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. 5 minutes of honest reflection saves months of repeated mistakes. 3. Cut your goals in half. You probably set too many goals in January. That's why nothing stuck. Here's the fix. Pick your top 2 goals. Cut everything else. 2 focused goals beat 10 scattered ones. Simplify now or stay overwhelmed all year. 4. Build one keystone habit. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit that makes everything else easier. Morning routine, daily movement, evening shutdown. Just one. Nail it for 30 days, then add more. One solid habit beats 5 shaky ones. 5. Time block your non-negotiables. Hope isn't a strategy. Schedule your priorities like appointments. Block 90 minutes every morning for your main goal. Treat it like a meeting you can't cancel. If it's not in your calendar, it won't happen. Protect your time or lose it. 6. Eliminate your biggest time drain. You know what's stealing your time. Social media, Netflix, endless scrolling, whatever it is, cut it or limit it drastically. You can't build new habits if you don't remove old distractions. One less bad habit creates space for 3 good ones. 7. Move every single day. Your energy is everything, and movement creates energy. 10 minutes minimum. Walk, stretch, anything. When you move, your mood improves, your focus sharpens, your motivation returns. Make it non-negotiable starting tomorrow. 8. Track wins, not just tasks. Stop only tracking what you need to do, start tracking what you did. Every night, write 3 wins. Finished a project, stayed consistent, learned something. This rewires your brain from I'm failing to I'm progressing. Small shift, massive impact. 9. Find one accountability partner. Stop doing this alone. Find one person with similar goals. Text them weekly. Share what you're working on. Celebrate wins. Admit struggles. You don't need a huge support system, just one person who keeps you honest. 10. Schedule monthly reviews. Winners don't set and forget. They review and adjust. Last Sunday of every month, ask 3 questions. What worked? What didn't? What needs to change? This keeps you adaptable instead of rigidly following a broken plan. Now here's what most people miss. Saving 2026 isn't about erasing January and February. It's about building on them. You learned what doesn't work. You learned your weak points. That's not wasted time. That's data. Now you know what to avoid and what to double down on. So stop treating January and February like failures. They were your testing phase. Now you're entering your execution phase, armed with information most people don't have until December. The people who win aren't the ones who start perfectly. They're the ones who adjust quickly. And you're adjusting right now. That puts you ahead of everyone else still making excuses. Remember, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And you have 10 months to finish strong. So, let's recap. 10 ways to save 2026. Declare a fresh start today. Audit what happened. Cut your goals in half. Build one keystone habit. Time block your non-negotiables. Eliminate your biggest time drain. Move daily. Track wins. Find one accountability partner. Review monthly. Pick 3. Start tomorrow. Build from there. So here's my challenge. Which 3 are you committing to? Comment below and tell me your plan. I read every comment and I want to hear what you're focusing on. If this video gave you permission to reset and try again, hit that like button and subscribe because I share real strategies for real people every week. Share this with someone who thinks they already blew 2026. Show them it's not too late. Remember this, February isn't the end, it's your second chance. You don't need a perfect start, you just need a strong finish. And that starts right now. Now go save your year.